guy. It's me. It's that guy. All right, we're testing out a moveset, make sure everything is good to go here.
Yep, showing off the specials as well. That's kind of, I think, oh, are we jumping right into it? Okay, we are.
Now we are.
Yeah. So something that a lot of people forget is, like, it was in a lot of rule sets, but, like, if you make a Mii, you kind of have to show your opponents, like, what the specials are because there's so much variability to it.
Remember when there was a time where people wouldn't? There were like people like not. That was so grimy. That was like what, in 4?
I would drag a TO over, honestly. It's like, no, we're not doing this. Just tell me or I can talk to the TO. Like, come on. All right, but already pretty much dead even between the two. And with Mii Brawler, one of the big issues is going to be getting in and getting in consistently. Quinn has shown that, 1, he's good at scrapping, and 2, he's good at getting in there on his own terms.
You know, we saw Quinn up against Bliss a little bit earlier, and one thing that Quinn was doing really well was edge guarding, but also calling out panic options. I feel like Mii Brawler a lot of the times can jump a lot, and that can be called out very well with Palutena, with Nair, with up air. So far, very close. Going to be able to use that Nair here. I want to see some of these tech chases with the side special up on the platform because they can be very, very deadly.
Yeah, it covers pretty much the whole platform unless you get up attack. And it does like a pretty solid, consistent amount of damage, but not going to be able to get the KO. Not quite enough damage, not enough rage. And I like the 2-frame attempt. The ideas from Retrobot are definitely there. It's not coming together quite yet, but it's still early in the set.
Ooh, finds the up special, and that's going to take stock 1 for Retrobot here. As going to be able to, move around here. Let's see what the recovery is going to look like. Auto reticle, not going to be able to hit, but it does force Retrobot to go a little bit lower, and boom, there goes the stock there. But here comes Explosive Flame. That's going to lead into a massive pain train for Quinn here, 50%. Looking for more, but Retrobot going to be able to find themselves a hit and alleviate that situation.
Something I like that I've seen from Retrobot's play already is the willingness to hit the trigger. Yes, use those specials and interrupt that space, because some of them, for all intents and purposes, just because the engine in the game, are unreactable. So that side special, it'll get some good damage in there consistently. The up B, make sure that your opponent knows to not jump into it. That sets up for conditioning further down the line there.
Ooh, okay, looking for the flip kick in, but now Retrobot, I love Retrobot spacing. Understanding like, hey, I can't really just like run in versus character. I have to wait for the time. The back air though, almost actually taking it. I mean, Quinn at 119 here, stuck on the ledge. Using the down tilt though, you're hanging out there a little bit too long, so that's actually gonna prop you up. Shock puck though, not going to be enough here. Looking for the back air again, but Retrobot commanding neutral so well. Quinn is a little bit unsure of how they want to proceed, but the Nair up air will actually take that stock. 83.
A lot of rage, and I feel like that was a little bit of a DI mix as well. Those multi-hitting up airs, especially if they have like kind of knockback angles originating from a center point, it's so good for mixing up that DI. And speaking of DI mixes, that up air, it's going to do so much damage. 45 right off that bat, Lyric.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Retrobot because it's still very, very close, but now you're starting to bleed out here. Quinn getting a lot more comfortable with the matchup. I can't say if there are too many Mii Brawlers in SoCal, but the Rapid Jab is going to send Retrobot all the way off there, and the footstool goes to put the end to that game 1. Quinn saying, you know what, yeah, you had your fun, but I'm here to play.
Retrobot doing his best Goomba impression right at the bottom of the blast zone. And that was a big call out too. I feel, so a lot of people are like, oh, footstools are never intentional. But I feel like
no,
that
they
one,
can be. Oh,
that
absolutely.
one looks very, very intentional.
Wait, who says that footstools are never intentional? I know people that really go for that stuff.
I think Coney says it a lot.
Okay, well, Coney's never been wrong, so.
Yeah, you can't argue with with Mr. Content.
Mr. Content Dad.
Love you, Coney. Anyway.
Yeah, he's the best. Are you kidding me? He's the best caster, like, ever. Like, he's so great to listen to. Regardless, though, I mean, going back to PS2, game number 2, Quinn now, though, going to be able to find double dash attack. Oh, okay, good get up attack on the platform. Saying, you know what, yeah, give me a space. And now we're going to see some of these side specials, this command grab that could be so deadly on some platforms sometimes as a follow-up, but we didn't really see it game 1.
Yeah, and you need that because the damage is pretty big on that. Oh, this should be a punish.
There
Suplex!
it is.
I love that move. It's so funny. Just this tiny little, like, dot-eyed me just absolutely plowing you headfirst in the ground. Ridiculous.
Okay, using the down special, but Quinn going to be able to find the mark. And the air dodge is called out with the up air as well. Great nair, though, to alleviate more pain, but still, I mean, Retrobot, this is where he was kind of like thriving a little bit earlier, right? A lot of these just like loose nairs, a lot of the forward airs too, but still Quinn finding all of the hits that they need, but still, okay. All right, we're getting a little bit crazy. Whoa.
Yeah.
Forward throw, get off me.
Very high base knockback on that one. I've seen that kill off of DI mix because people are like, oh, let me hold out in case of down throw. And they just explode to forward throw, which is almost never kill.
Okay, here we go. Shot put, though. You could see that Retrobot was lining up for something, and just the frames didn't agree. But I'm loving it from Quinn. We saw this a little bit earlier from Quinn during the day. The edge guards are on point. Being willing to go out there, you have to. This game has magnet hands. You can make it back to ledge, but you have to make it hard for your opponent. The down air, though, great spot dodge to avoid the grab.
Yeah, going off stage against me Brawler is especially necessary because the recovery is super interceptable. The flip kick is not like ZSS's. It's not as privileged. But that up B is something that you have to worry about, whether it's as a recovery or on stage as Quinn finds out the hard way with that KO off the top.
Okay, here we go, auto reticle. We're back here in neutral, and now Quinn looking to land on a shield. That is, to any of you young Smash players out there, stop landing on people with shield, with moves on their shield, please. Quinn, though, going to eat an amazing punish for it. It's going to be Retrobot now putting themselves back up in terms of percent, but now Quinn firing right back. The momentum is going half and half, but still,
nice.
I mean, Quinn's edge guards, they're speaking for themselves, going a little bit too high to the sky, unfortunate.
Yeah, that piston punch up B just doesn't quite have as much horizontal movement as most Mii Brawlers would like it to. So, I mean, I like the attempt from Retrobot using the flip kick as well, but still just not enough gas in the tank to make it back safely.
Right, still, I mean, Quinn is looking to end this once again. The forward throw from Retrobot, though, looking to find the spike with the down air, but still, here comes the Palutena Pain Train, 35%. A little bit of rage, though, also to go with Quinn's kind of, you know, side dish of it. But comes the Nair, look for the back air. It's not going to be enough, but Quinn putting on so much pressure on this platform. I mean, Retrobot has to find a way in, and while their movement in neutral is so good, J-Dog, it's just not coming out right now. They can't get these combos.
Yeah, you desperately need them so bad, or you desperately need the ledge trapping. You need something going in your favor. There we go, some ledge trapping coming out. All right, back to the ledge. Aims the shot, but too late, but doesn't hesitate to pull the trigger on that piston punch again, making sure you can't land on that platform. You cannot land on me.
Down throw into the back air, just like night and day. It always happens. Looking for the get up, but the get up attack is going to be able to beat it out. Retrobot, you have one stock away from bringing us to a game 3, but Quinn does not want to let that happen at all. Great get up attack, though. Go, unfortunately, B reverses the shot put, so that's going to put Quinn at advantage, but the up smash is going to reach right below the platform, and that is going to be Quinn winning 2-0.
All right, amazing work, but I always love seeing some good Mii Brawler play. I like what Retrobot was putting out there. I love the usage of the suplex, but at the end of the day, I mean, it was the closing. It was the closing that made it especially difficult for Retrobot to make it happen. And I'm still a little bit floored that hit that deep, but these shot puts also on point.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff I like from Retrobot, but just Quinn just ended up playing a little bit better. Quinn
is just reliable on that edge guard. We know how capable he is, too. Just always going out there. And with Palutena, it's so easy, too. It's so low risk to just go out there with Nair.
Yeah.
And still, I mean, Quinn's neutral as well. So aggressive, finding everything that he really needs. But Retrobot, a very valiant effort for sure. I just wanted to see a couple more of those side special command grabs onto those platforms. I mean, it's very, very good. But speaking of things that, you know, may not be so good.
Yeah, that recovery from Mii Brawler, kind of one of the weak points depending on which loadout you take. So, I mean, that punch, great for damage, great for combos, but when it comes to recovery, just not holding up to the test.
Well, we got a fan favorite coming up to bat. I mean, a multi-game talent, a god of Smash, if you will. H-Fam, I hope you are ready to cheer on your boy H-Box, who's kind of for his pool here in winter semis here. Got Hungry Box up here. I mean, Jigglypuff extraordinaire. I know a lot of people are like, oh man, you're losing to H-Box in Ultimate. I have to say, H-Box has gotten insanely good at this game in a very, very short amount of time. It's very impressive what